again, Circle Day. I hope you enjoyed your first break. If you were paying attention to the screen, you watched a website get built from scratch. Almost. Our builder, Haley Benton, started with the Adri template, which we launched this year and designed specifically for web designers. To show you how versatile Adri is, we'll show you more site builds throughout the day from fellow Circle members. Now, we are going to keep Circle Day going. If you're in line for coffee and you can hear my voice, you can get back in line after this next session. We are going to have 4 quick talks from Circle members, followed by a panel, Feed the Funnel, Creating Your Content Flywheel. To start off, it's my pleasure to welcome a brand and business development strategist with over 15 years of experience, joining us all the way from Waterford, Ireland. Please welcome Teresanne O'Reilly.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm feeling a little bit nervous to be the first non-in-house person on stage. So just give me the good vibes, okay? Thank you. Cheers. Okay, that was a lot. I like that. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Teresanne O'Reilly. I am the founder and the managing director of The Forest. So we are a brand strategy and website design company that is based in Waterford, Ireland. I'm so excited to be here for Circle Day Live in NYC. We work with businesses and brands that are primarily in interiors, luxury, lifestyle, that sort of space. You're going to be seeing kind of a little nod to that throughout the presentation today. So I've been building Squarespace websites since 2014, and in that time I have worked with and advised clients across 3 continents, many of whom have become multi-million-dollar companies in that time. And that really has been through effective brand strategy, beautiful Squarespace website design, and powerful email marketing, and that is what I'm going to chat to you guys about today. So over the next 10 minutes or so, let's run through essentially the effective strategies that you can use to get clients into your email marketing funnel using your Squarespace website. Because email marketing really is an extremely powerful tool to have in your arsenal so that you can market your business and do that very well and effectively. So first of all, let's look at how we can spend a little bit of time building your email list. So according to Forbes Advisor in June of this year, people are 3 times more likely to make a purchase from email marketing than from social media. And for every $1 that you spend building your email marketing list, email marketing can return $36 in revenue for you. So those stats alone are compelling enough to make sure that you're including email marketing in your business and your brand's communication strategies. So we're going to talk a little bit through those strategies and see how you can implement them for yourselves. So first off, really simple, but something that often gets overlooked. Offer lead magnets via an opt-in form. So we so often see businesses on their website, maybe in the footer, they have a little sign up to our newsletter to hear more about our business. But people don't actually want to hear about your business. What they want is to hear about how your business can help them and how your business can satisfy their wants and give them what they need, and how your business can make their lives a little bit easier, just a little bit better. So essentially what I'm encouraging you to do is offer a value-led free resource in exchange for their name and their email address. And this can be anything. So it could be, for example, an SEO checklist. It could be an interior design cheat sheet. It could be family-friendly recipes for healthier dinners. Whatever it is that fits yours or your client's niche. So this is one of my favorite ways to gather leads, by offering free content upgrades on your blog. So let's say you've got a blog post and it's 5 simple ways to improve your website's SEO. And it's bringing good traffic to your website, right? Let's capitalize on that and turn those visitors into leads by offering, say, for example, an SEO checklist as a free content upgrade. And you're doing that again in exchange for their name and their email address. So everywhere people are popping information into your website, whether it's a checkout, a contact form, make sure that you have a little opt-in checkbox so those guys can join your email list as well. And when they're doing that, they're probably providing you with additional information, like their location, perhaps. Maybe it's their goals for their business. Perhaps it is the budget that they want to spend, the services that they're interested in. So you're gathering additional information that will be really beneficial when it comes to segmenting your audience down the line. We're going to chat a little bit about that in just a minute as well. So here's a pro tip for you. capture those leads as soon as they land on your website. Now, this could be through, say, a digital welcome mat. It could be a lead magnet on a landing page. It could be a dynamic pop-up with a great offering. Now, pop-ups can sometimes feel just a little bit abrasive, but if they are presented at the right time, in the right place, with the right offering, you can capture those leads immediately as soon as they land on your site, and you can pique their interest in your business as soon as they're there as well. So let's chat about segmenting your email marketing list and personalizing those emails as well. All right, so regardless of how big or small your email list is, it really is important to knuckle down into what it is that your audience wants, segment that audience, and then tailor the content to exactly what they need and want, because this genuinely can dramatically improve the click-through rate where they're clicking from that email back onto your website. So persona segmentation, one of the easiest and most simple ways that you can do this as well. So again, we talked about gathering signups in those contact forms or in the checkouts, and they are going to provide you with additional information. So it could, be previous purchase history, which is such valuable information. So you can group similar data together and then create these kind of customer personas within your email marketing list and start targeting them with similar content that fits their needs and their interests. Behavioral segmentation as well, a really, really valuable way to look at this. So this could be the content that people read on your site. It could be the content that they download as well. So again, maybe you've got that SEO-focused blog post. You can see who's downloaded the SEO checklist as a result of that content upgrade. You now know that those people are interested in SEO, right? We see where we're going with this. So you can now pop them into a segment interested in SEO and then target them, down the line. You can nurture them, first of all, with really great SEO content, and then ultimately target them with those products and services that you offer in relation to SEO. Engagement-based segmentation then as well is another way to look at it. So every time somebody opens your email and clicks through a link, you're going to be able to capture that information, capture that data. And if people are doing that really regularly, those people are primed and ready for you to present them with an offer. But let's say you've got a group of people who are not clicking through. They're maybe not opening as frequently. They're not jumping back onto your site and following through with the calls to action that you're presenting to them. Let's create a re-engagement campaign for those people and start looking at creative ways to kind of nurture them, bring them back into the fold, re-engage them, and essentially turn them back into more qualified and valuable leads. So now that we know how to capture the subscribers and segment them, what's next? So providing consistent and valuable email content. Once you focus on providing that content and you establish yourself then as a trustworthy expert in your industry, it really can become an extremely valuable way to, again, add value and show people that you are the person who's going to offer value, not just before they buy, but also after they buy. And marketers and business owners who use email marketing consistently, they will frequently tell you, and there's so many of them in the room here as well, they will frequently tell you that email marketing is one of the most powerful marketing tools that they have in their arsenal. So we'll take a little look at just a few ways you can execute some email marketing. Newsletters, again, they can often be overlooked, but a newsletter that's really engaging or a newsletter that's really informative and value-led can be really engaging. So for example, you could look at a monthly email that, say, updates your subscribers on industry news that's relevant to them. I'm all about relevancy. You can pack it with some value, with tips and tricks that they can implement in their own business. And you could perhaps, showcase a product or a portfolio project or something that you've been working on recently that can act as both inspiration and information for the subscribers. If you don't have a blog on your website, make that a priority. And not only is it obviously great for SEO, but it's also obviously really, a good way, as we spoke about just a second ago, to position yourself as an industry leader and a thought leader within your space as well. And it gives you instant content to get into your email marketing, flywheel essentially. So share a little teaser from the blog post, pop it into that email marketing and drive traffic back to your website. Make your newsletter exclusive. This is another one that I work on quite frequently with my clients. So what we're doing here is, I'm encouraging them obviously to share their value, share their information, share their products, their services, and their offerings, but also to add something that the subscribers cannot get anywhere else. So not on their website, not on social media. And again, this can be anything. It could be, early access to discounts or events. It could be subscriber-only discounts. It could be additional resources or exclusive ebooks. It's whatever makes your subscribers feel like they've got the inside scoop. this is my biggest piece of advice. So regardless of what you are sharing in your email marketing, keep it short, friendly, and relevant. So don't get me wrong. I do think it's lovely when business owners and marketers feel really comfortable and confident sharing, those little anecdotes about their lives and their business. But in my experience, subscribers really want to open the email and see that it's short and concise and to the point. And in fact, I've actually found that personalizing those emails, so we're popping just the first name in there, and then keeping them as short as 50 to 150 words can actually be a really important way to make sure that your emails are as engaging as possible. So again, I'm like, keep it short, friendly, and relevant, because when we open those emails, like, we're all busy, right? So we want to open them and get straight to those little golden nuggets in there. And the quicker we can do that, the better. So pro tip for you here, set up automated email sequences as well and nurture those leads. And I've also found that the automated sequences that we set up with our clients actually have a higher engagement rate than ad hoc email marketing. So you can do this by creating, for example, a welcome series if you want to introduce your brand and get people to get to know your business that little bit better. It could be an educational series about a specific topic or kind of talking point within your industry. Or if you wanted as well, educate your subscribers about the benefits of what you offer. You might have a new product line or a new service line coming out. And again, it's all about value and how you can add value and benefit your customers. So share that in your email marketing. So again, it's really important to understand what your subscribers want to see from you. And ultimately as well, we've got a purpose for our email marketing. So we want to prime them for that. So again, to effectively nurture those leads, you really want to know who they are, what they want to see, and why it is they're subscribing to you. What are they looking for from you, and how can you fulfill that? So when we work with our clients on this and we start to really dive into what it is that their subscribers and their customers and their potential customers are looking for, and we start to tailor the content to those needs and those wants, we instantly start to see higher engagement rate, and that's going to ultimately end up in higher sales and revenue as well at the end of the day. And again, we spoke earlier about those subscribers who have read the SEO blog post, they've downloaded that checklist, let's create a series of SEO focused content that nurtures those subscribers who are interested in that topic. And again, I'm just going to come right to the bottom line here. We share our email marketing because we want to share our expertise, and we want to, show people how we are those thought leaders and we are those industry experts. But at the end of the day, we want them to buy what we're offering, right? If you're in business, it's that bottom line that we're all working towards at the end of the day. So, while I do encourage you to share the free content and give that value, let's really get them to buy what it is we're selling as well. So this is a little formula that I've kind of tried over the years, and I find that, this is my first thing that I go to, which is essentially my 3-to-1. So we work with offering 3 very value-led emails before we hit them with one very nicely, very well-positioned, well-presented sales email. And that is just a little formula that's worked for us. It might take a bit of testing and a bit of, trying and failing as well, because we all have to do that to try and really get into the nitty-gritty of it and make it work. But that 3-to-1 formula definitely works for us. So our quick takeaways. Email marketing, it is an extremely powerful marketing tool, and it's got a huge return on investment. Spending time growing your email list is hugely valuable time. It's time working on your business that you will get back in spades. Gather them with lead magnets, those content upgrades, as we said, and also make sure you check, have a little checkbox for all of those ancillary opt-ins as well. Understand your subscribers and what they're most interested in, know what they're looking for, and really tailor your content to suit that. And my biggest tip for you guys to take away today, keep it short, friendly, and relevant. Thank you so much.